Okay. Let's see. Hi. Okay, so you can see me again? Great. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Janzigo. You can? Thanks. Cool. Okay, thank you. Bye. Thanks, Sheena. Cool. And I am feeling a little bit sick, so I'm going to be very aware of washing my hands today. So I'll start with that, I guess. Okay. So, hard to hear you, but now I see you. Oh, there you are. Oh, and we're back. Hi, Janelle. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. I hope everything's well. Okay, so chicken. I'm gonna grab that. And sorry, my voice is a little gone, so if it is hard to hear me, that could be why. But I've got this chicken all washed, so I laid down a piece of saran wrap, so I'm not just laying this down on the counter, and you're just gonna lay them on the saran wrap so we can thin them out a little bit. And wash your hands. Using the backs of your hands, you get really talented. Unless you have one of those really fancy, whatever this thing is called, a faucet, where you can do that tap thing. That's pretty cool. One day. Next time I don't kitchen. So rinse it all out. I mean, wash your hands. What am I talking about? And then you're gonna take the other and another piece of saran wrap right on top, and just kind of like stick it down. Make sure that it's covering it. And I don't have a mallet, so what I use is an ice cream scoop. So if you have one of these heavy ice cream scoops, it's a good one to use. When I used to live in college, we had one that was like a cow-shaped one. That works really well too. Really anything you could, I mean, you just want it to be, you know, pretty sturdy. So you just kind of pound the chicken out. And then just make sure you keep stretching the saran wrap to make sure that it's covering the chicken, so you're not getting anything on your ice cream scoop. And just pound it out. You want it to be about a 1/2 inch thick. And I don't know if you can see this, but it is getting flatter. So, I mean, really, you just gotta be creative when you don't have the tools and you want to make chicken parm. So just flatten it all out. And I am making 4 servings of this, so this will take some time. Obviously, like on Food Network, these are things that don't happen. They have it all prepped for you. They're like, oh, I'll do one, and after the commercial break. Well, there's no commercial breaks here. This is a really good stress reliever too. If you've had a long week and you're tired of whatever and you want to beat something up, this is a great way to do that. Or you could go to like kickboxing or something. Oh. Maybe the reason why it's cutting in and out is because I have too many things on me. I have great service. It could be because a lot of people are streaming stuff right now. I don't know. I could get a better computer or something, but for now, you'll just get me chatting in between this. So I'll try and keep updating as I go. So yeah, just pound out the chicken so it's nice and thin. And yeah, it's easier to just do it all at once. But you can do like individual wrap ones. This is also if you're making like chicken piccata or anything where you need to have it a little bit flat to be able to, I don't know, make it breaded and crispy and delicious. This is what you have to do. Now you know. I'm gonna next this song a little slow. Next. Just, and can you guys hear the music this time? Or is it a little too low? Turn it up a little bit. I don't know if I can. Okay. There we go. Nice and flat. You could also fillet these and it would take less time. If you're gonna do like stuffed chicken, that's what you wanna do. So can you guys, is it cutting out or, I don't know if I can fix that. Okay, cool. So they're all flat and ready to go. I'm gonna get my oil heated. So we're gonna be using some olive oil, a little extra virgin olive oil. Get that on medium. You want this to be hot and you want a decent amount in the pan because we're going to be, kind of frying it. I mean, it is fried. It's in oil. It needs to be enough to be able to like get up on the sides. So I don't know, maybe a cup. You could start with a half a cup and do more after that. But while that's heating, we're gonna go ahead and get this all breaded. So I have here a bowl. We're gonna get a couple eggs going in there. And the other. Okay. And I'm not throwing things on the floor. There's a trash can there. The first time I made this, I didn't really know that you were supposed to fry it. I just like had some random cheese and so I just breaded it and put it in the oven. You definitely have to fry it. It's kind of nasty if you don't. So make sure you do that. And we're gonna whisk these eggs up. I might have got a shell in there, but don't tell anybody. Rinse again. I just want to make sure that nobody gets sick, so. Good, I'm glad you can hear the music. So we're just gonna whisk this up a little bit. My oil might be way too hot if I take this long to do this. And this is our dirty chicken plate, so we're gonna get that in the dishwasher. Make sure we don't put anything on that. This is a clean plate. We're gonna get some flour on that. Then we have our egg wash. And then we have our last step is our breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, obviously. So I need to get this out. Let me grab this. And we're gonna do, you're really a couple cups. You just wanna make sure that they're really well coated and that you can actually taste the Parmesan. So, oh, thanks for following, Janelle. So, loosen them up a little bit. Another little bit. And then we're gonna do a half cup of Parmesan cheese here. And I'm kind of eyeballing everything, so that might have been a little bit more. I think it's okay. Cheese is good. I also want to get a little bit of garlic powder. Don't look at this. Oh, you can't see it. Ha, that was smart. Just a little bit of garlic powder. We are going to be having garlic in our sauce, so it's not super necessary to have it there. And we're going to mix this up a little bit. Just going to turn this down. Crank it back up before we throw these bad boys on. Mix it up. I might have a little bit more Parmesan in here. It's not Parmesan-y enough for me. There we go. And we all obviously have to top it with Parmesan as well, and mozzarella, and a ton more cheese. So, you can't see my bowl. Okay. I don't know what bowl you're talking about. I'll move this to the other side then. I'm guessing this one. Got it? Cool. So, we've got our eggs. We're actually going to flip this. And I'm going to get one more plate so we can get them on a plate and then get them over here ready to go into our oil. Perfect. And then on this, we're going to get a couple, just some flour. So we'll do flour, and then egg, and then breadcrumbs. So just a couple tablespoons of flour on the plate. Realistically, it's just to get the egg wash to coat a little bit better. Perfect. You won't get sick. Don't worry, Mom. I'll make sure of it. Okay, so we're going to take this first one off. Make sure you don't touch any of the chicken parts. And then we'll start with this guy. Get him in the flour. Just get him nice and coated. Just move this fork. Shake off any of the excess. Maybe give him a little pat. I know he's already been beaten up, but. And then we're gonna go, I guess we probably could have gone a bigger bowl for the egg wash. You live and you learn, right? Egg wash, and you're supposed to keep one hand for dry and one hand for wet, but I always forget to do that. Pat the breadcrumbs and the cheese into it so it's really nice and coated. You also do this a couple times, but shake a little excess. There he goes. Next one, into our flour. I think it's laggy for everyone, and I'm not really sure how to fix that. If you have any advice, Carl, I'd love to hear it. Yay, thanks for following me. And then we're going to go into the egg wash. And then make sure you got them real eggy. Into our breadcrumbs. Cover them up with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. Give them a little flip. Okay. Some extra off. Couple more. This guy. Nice and powdery. What else have you made on stream? I've made taco salad, and you can actually go look at all my other ones. So they're on my channel. I made, the first one I ever made was pasta, and I made way too much. The second one I made was taco salad, and that was interesting. And then last time I did a St. Patrick's Day special, and did, I'm getting lost in my egg wash here. I did a St. Patrick's Day special, and I made green eggs and ham and drop cookies, which are really good, and I brought them to the office, and everyone ate all of them, every single last one. I don't know how to fix it. Oh, you know what the issue probably is? My dad's doing taxes right now. So there might be too many people on the internet at my house. And you're supposed to do one hand of not and one hand with, but this is what happens. You get nice, crusty little crumb fingers. It reminds me of when I was little, I had this dream that, what's that? Jiminy Cricket, he was like blowing people's fingers up and then popping them, and when you would pop your finger, you would die. That was a nightmare I had when I was younger. So that's cool. Get this all coated. Sorry about the connection. Hopefully that it's recording fine, and maybe you can rewatch it. I don't really know how to fix this. Make sure you get this all real eggy and really coated with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, because that's where the taste, yummy taste comes from. Flip it over. Okay. I think we're ready. I'm gonna rinse off all of this gunk on my hands. Give me just a second. It's like so sticky. Not as sticky as the crumbs that I had. The crumbs that I had or the drop cookies were all over the kitchen, like on multiple drawers. They just they make a big mess. So if you want to do that, make sure that you are prepared for that. I don't know if you can see my whole counter. I'm going to change the angle real quick on this. Just like 4 pumps of soap is all it takes to get this off your hands. Nothing too major, Could be worse. I'm going to just change the angle on this a little bit so you can see the screen. There. A little less. Cool. Our oil is nice and hot. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff. This chicken. Make sure you don't touch the chicken sides of anything. Roll it up. I love this song. I don't know if you guys can actually hear what the songs are, or it's just like music, but I guess it's better than nothing. Can't be too picky when it takes me 3 weeks to figure it out. Okay, perfect. So, we're gonna go ahead and get these on the grill. About 2 minutes on each side. So, I'm gonna use tongs for this. If I can find the tongs, I guess I'll use these. Right in. Cook 2 at a time here. And I will have another camera at some point soon. Yum. This is gonna be good. I'm also gonna be doing zucchini, and I'm gonna do the sauce for this. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I went with a store-bought sauce just because it's a lot easier to do. I've actually been really happy with store-bought sauce because I add ingredients to it. And if you add the right ingredients, garlic and basil, it'll taste like homemade. Like really authentic. What do I need here? Alright. Okay, sweet. So I'm just gonna chop up a clove or 2 here. Get those in with my, in this pan, and then I'll put some of the pasta sauce on top. This is actually like how I survived when I lived in France because I ran out of money. So I couldn't afford to cook anything like I do now. I just pretty much just pasta, noodles, and it was interesting. But what I would do is I would buy a store-bought pasta, and a store-bought pasta sauce, add garlic and bell pepper and olive oil, and it would just last so much longer, and it was tasty, real tasty. So just chop up some garlic for your sauce. I actually, when I ran out of money, I used to have to pay my friends in Subway sandwiches because it was one of the only places that I could use credit card at. I don't think many people have had Subway sandwiches as currency, but when we would go out to a bar that I couldn't buy drinks at, my friends would just the next day I'd take them out to Subway sandwiches. Or late night food, drunk food. That's where we would go. Subway sandwiches. And I'm gonna get this in another pan. I wish you guys could see it. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. I'll show you before I put it in the oven when it's all ready to go. I want to get this sauce going, this homemade sauce that I'm doing. I think what we have to do is we have to all get off the internet. Because there's a lot of us on here right now. Like every single one of us. And I have 2 computers and my phone on it. So I think it's my fault that it's cutting out in and out. If you guys don't know, for some of you who've never actually know the site that you're on, Twitch is a streaming site. It's made for gamers. But at my work, they wanted me to stream something, and I'm not a huge gamer, so I decided to do cooking instead. It's a pretty cool platform to be able to use. Okay, get these guys flipped. Ooh. And splash oil everywhere. Burning hot. I wish I could find the right tongs for this. I don't know where they could have gone. Oh, found them. Much better. I'm glad you guys didn't have a close-up of that. That probably looks like it was gonna start a fire. But, I wish that I could answer any of these questions. I'm sorry that it's cutting out so bad. Just don't want to slip there. And I'm gonna also get some basil in this as well. A couple pieces here. Fresh basil in your pasta sauce just changes it so much. Rinse. A nice little pat dry. Lay them all out all pretty. And next week I believe that I'm going to be doing a nice, Bridgie, I'll cook for you again someday soon, when we live closer. So roll these up in a little kind of cocoon looking thing, and then if you cut down the back, it will make them smaller, and then when you go to do this, they're like little small shreds. This song is not the best for this. Nice. Okay. Doing some. So I saw this really cool thing on dyeing eggs, which I want to do next week, where you can dye them naturally using like red, purple cabbage and onion to do that. So that's such a cool thing. Just a nice little chop here. Make sure it's small enough that you're not going to get like a big chunk of basil. And then into a little bit of olive oil. I like it on medium low, just because you don't want it to burn. Woo. And just kind of get it all cooking in there. Get it browning a little bit. And then you're actually just going to add the store-bought sauce right to it. Using a little spoon action here, as to not splatter it. And then we'll mix this up a little bit. Yum. And just kind of like cook it a little so it's nice and toasted. That way when we put it with our chicken, it's already warm. Just just get that on low. Let's check these out. I think they might be good. Is the music still playing? Or did the internet go out? Ow, ow. Okay, get our other guys in here. And these will finish cooking in the oven. So it's really just about getting that nice brown crust. So pop those into the dishwasher with this little guy, so I don't have raw chicken everywhere. Another little rinse. Interesting. What is this? Why did this happen? My music decided to not play on my computer. Give me just 1 second, everyone. I can fix that problem. But I still can't fix the internet. So thanks for following over style. I appreciate it. Okay. The sauce is good. Chicken's good. I want to get some Parmesan on here. Oh, can you guys hear any of the feedback from my computer? I didn't think about that. I have no clue what's going on here. Cool. So, we got cheese. This is cooking, this is good. I'm gonna get my pan ready. So we'll do, it's gonna go in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna put it in there for like 18. But keep an eye on it because you don't want the cheese to get too brown. I'm also gonna get a new cutting board for my mozzarella. And I just use this knife to cut the garlic and the basil, so I'm just going to wipe it off. As long as it's no meats. Okay. Get a little fresh basil, mozzarella. I feel like most of the stuff that I cook is like Italian influence, but it's just because that's my favorite type of food. Like if we're gonna go to eat, it's gonna be Italian. I have some shredded Parmesan here, but I'm gonna add a little bit more, just because it's garlic Parmesan, garlic Parm. So just grate a little bit more. You can never go too overboard with cheese, unless it like makes your whatever it is soggy. But just grate it away. Just there you go, grating cheese. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and give these guys a little flip here. Yum. Smells so good. I mean, breaded chicken. It's like chicken fingers for like adults. So just slice this pretty thin, because you're gonna put it right on top with some more Parmesan cheese. So this is probably good. Little sheets of mozzarella. I just want to eat this whole thing of mozzarella. And bring your pan over here. Get some of this stuff out of the way. And hopefully all of these fit on this pan. I'm gonna get Where do I work? I am an office manager in San Francisco at a sweet little startup that I love very dearly. Okay, I'm probably going to need another pan because these chickens, now that I pounded them out, are a little large for this. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to get a pot holder here. We're going to do a little layering action with our sauce that we just added garlic to and basil. So it's like homemade, or, you know, it's not homemade at all, but like it tastes like it, so who cares? And when these guys are ready, a little bit longer. This sounds so tasty. Woo, I'm excited. That's good. I can like forewarn any, you know, action that happens. Okay. Yum. I could eat this, like spoon this and eat this. I bet you people would actually watch that. And there's this same thing as Twitch, but it's in, I don't know exactly, but it's called Africa TV. And there's people on there that just like eat, like make a whole serving and then eat it all. And like they get like millions of views. And I'm sure huge donations too. Which, by the way, I've never actually mentioned this, but my donations, ow, don't curse. Get this turned off. That oil is very, very hot. Turn off the stove. Okay. Good. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So I might need another pan to do all of these guys. But we're gonna see how many. I have another small guy. I think they can fit in there together. Usually I'm cooking for one. Because I'm obviously single and living at my parents' house. I can't afford a place like this in the East Bay. That's crazy talk. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this one. Okay. So now we layer. So we're gonna do some sauce. And like I said, these are gonna continue to cook in the oven. Do a couple layers of sauce. Thanks for following. Here we go. Yum. Oh man. So layer up your chicken parm with sauce. And then we're gonna do, obviously, Parmesan cheese and mozzarella. Yum. Oh my god. This is gonna be so good. And then I'm gonna do just a side of zucchini. Give it a little color, you know? Can I change that? So I can have it so people can see? Oh, this is gonna be so good. Yes. Just the healthiest. Oh, that one's a little lacking some cheese. Oh, that's huge. Oh, I have this little guy. Okay, 3 pieces. Yum. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Fits perfectly. It's like little bit more sauce. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more Parmesan cheese. Just a little bit here. Spread this out. Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. I'm very hungry. I should eat before this. Like, pre-make it, and then just eat it, and replay the video. Oh. Good thing we got more Parmesan cheese. Yeah. This is just the niftiest cheese grater, I swear. Oh, this is not enough. Cool, I'll definitely have to get more. It might be enough. Yum. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. Okay, cool. And then extra sauce is for after. So if it's not saucy enough, we can throw on a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and get these all carrots in here. Like I said, 50. And it's gonna be for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm gonna put it in 15 and then just make sure that my